In life, there is always going to be some form of resistance. But don't let what I just said discourage you. Don't let it hold you down or bring you down. Let it enlighten you. Because in life, there is always going to be some form of resistance, especially when you are trying to propel forward, especially when you are trying to grow, whether it be mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, financially, whatever it may be. In order for anyone to grow, they must first be presented with an opportunity. And within the opportunity lies resistance. And it is in resistance is what determines whether or not we will reach our new beginning. Now, it's not going to be easy. It isn't going to be easy in the very beginning. It is going to be hard. And it is supposed to be hard. Because if anything was easy, what would happen? We wouldn't develop if everything was easy, we wouldn't develop the strength needed. We wouldn't know what strength is if everything was easy, because we don't need to be strong in order to endure whatever it is that we are in the midst of or we have to get through, right? The purpose of resistance, and this is just my own perspective and in my current way of thinking, is resistance isn't there to break us. It isn't there to stop us. It isn't there to hold us down. It isn't there to prevent us from wherever it is we are trying to go, especially when we are trying to get to the next step or trying to move forward. Resistance is there to show us something within ourselves that we are not yet seeing. Or resistance is also there to direct us on a path that we are not yet on. And the thing I found about resistance is it can bring us strength needed to endure the challenges tomorrow. It can deliver us the wisdom needed to prepare us for tomorrow's lessons. It could bring us the necessary skills, mental skills, such as maybe patience, to endure whatever is to come tomorrow. There's so many things that can happen within our tomorrows that, and what I have found and seen and discovered in a sense, is that whatever it is I go through today, there is something within my today that is preparing me to endure and attain whatever is to come tomorrow. If I am experiencing some form of a struggle today, there is something within my today that I can benefit from that will help me not only get through tomorrow, but help me reach my new long-awaited beginning, which will come the day after tomorrow. There is something in your todays that can either help you reach a new long-awaited beginning tomorrow, or it can help prevent you from you reaching your long-awaited new beginning tomorrow. It is up to us to decide whether or not we are going to make that necessary change in our todays to reach our new long-awaited beginning that lies tomorrow. It is only up to us to decide whether or not we are going to make the necessary changes needed in our todays to reach our long-awaited new beginning tomorrow. It is only up to us to decide whether or not we change. In order for things to change, we must simply first want change. Sure, others can help us change and help us reach our change, help us get through our transformational period. But it is only up to us to decide whether or not we create that change. No one else can make us put in the necessary effort, inching us forward, but ourselves. It is important for you to know that. Nothing changes if nothing changes. The thing about our thoughts is that it could either help us get to where it is we are going, or it can either be the reason as to where we are not going. And what I mean here in this video is, in life, there's going to be moments where we are going to feel stuck. We are going to feel like life is going against us. Why is this happening? Why every time it seems like I try, there's a stronger force pushing me back or holding me down, or there's just this weight that just keeps getting more piled and piled on, more added on onto your plate that is getting really hard to bear. And it is in those moments that you can do one of two things. One, finally throw in the towel, give up, remain where you are while the world continues to move on, which is only going to cause the burdens now that you may feel now only worse in the long term. Or it is in those moments when you want to quit, you want to give up, you want to throw in the towel, because it's just feels like that is your only escape, which is to give up. I am talking from personal experience here. Those moments you have to find the strength to keep going. You have to find a way to keep going. It isn't easy, it is very difficult, it is very hard, especially when it seems like the world and everyone is going against you. In those moments, you have to find the strength to keep going. You have to tell yourself, just give it one more day. And when you give it one more day and your tomorrow approaches, give it another day, and give it another day, and another day. And eventually, when you can find the strength to continue to hold on and continue to give yourself that one more day, that is what makes up the difference. Because as you continue to give yourself that one more day, you continue to focus one step at a time, moving one step forward, that is what makes up all the difference. That is how you get out of from where you are, feeling stuck mentally. Maybe you're just like mentally tired and drained. You're just tired of like having to fight so much, and it just feels like you have fought for all these months or weeks or years even, and it seems like you're losing this fight, this battle. And in those moments, again, you have to find the strength to fight one more day. Find the strength to get through your today. That's what makes up all the difference. When you can just find that strength to make it through your today, to see another tomorrow, and not only just find the strength, but find the ability to move yourself forward, whether it be mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, financially. That is how not only you get out of whatever it is you're going through today, but that is how you reach your new beginning. I promise you, again, this is just from my own personal experience. I promise you that a new beginning awaits you if you can find the ability to just focus one step at a time. One step forward. If you can continue to do that day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year, eventually you are going to reach that long-awaited beginning. Because in the moments when you're inching forward, when you're moving forward, in the moment, it's in the very beginning, especially in the very beginning, it's not going to seem like you are making much progress. It's not going to feel like that. However, somehow when we reflect back, we are going to see so much growth. We are going to see a distance of not only how far we have come, but how much we have overcame, how much we endured. And know that you did that. You held the strength, you persevered everything needed that you had to go through. You endured so much that you didn't even know you were capable of bearing through. If you remember anything from this video, I want you to remember and understand that you have gone through so much in your past, you had gone through so much within your past that you too had once thought you weren't capable of overcoming, and you did. You got through it. So my message in this video to you is that whatever it is you are going through today, know that you are capable of overcoming it. You are capable of getting through it. But it is only up to you, for you, to decide whether or not you are worthy of your new beginning. Because again, you are the only one who can help you get to your new beginning. No one else can do that for you. Sure, others may be able to help you by giving you some form of wisdom or insight or advice, but only you can make that decision.